My calibration, you know.
What in the world is going on?
What was that?
Because you saying beat it to viral videos.
I think you're entering a weird state of performance art in which I cannot join you. You're becoming like Rockley Smile, experimental YouTuber.
He's freestyling on us.
Yeah,
Basically mixing on the fly here.
DJ Rock Lee.
You let Tiny Brick die. Thank you very much for the subscription. It is true. Same to you, Lexical Gap.
Did you like make XCOM characters into indie studios or something?
Yeah, well, the person was named like. Actually, I don't even remember how this happened. Oh, I do actually. They were named like Brick or something.
Oh.
They got a nickname of Brick, and then I was like, yeah, Tiny Brick Studios. But I think it's actually supposed to be, you know, Half Brick or Tiny Build Studios. But I just kind of rolled with it.
You kind of game dev tycooned it into two things.
A little bit, yeah, I tried. But they're deceased now, so it doesn't really matter.
I want to love Brick, but Brick loves Lamp.
Oh, I thought you meant the 2006 Ryan Johnson debut film starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
How the fuck could I know that?
Lucas Haas.
Only
It's
you
a good
know
movie,
that.
Man. It's a good movie. Dude's directing Star Wars 8, man.
Casablanca 4, like...
Casablanca 4.
Isn't he the green guy with the electric eels?
The green guy with the electric eels. Is that fucking...
Casablanca.
Oh! I get it.
There was
that's Blanca's house.
There was a restaurant down the street from me where I live named Casablanca, and I always thought it was a terrible choice for like a restaurant name, considering syphilis. But
Pardon me?
they
Considering syphilis?
Always consider that.
but they changed it to Casa, so they're more hip now, I guess. I don't
The
know.
House of Syphilis.
Yeah, the House of
Also definitely
Syphilis.
sounds like a place where you go and get some dope tapas.
I've never been
You
there.
want to go to Casa? They got like half-price Moose Frites tonight.
Whoa.
I am digging this run already. You guys start with Little Brim as well?
No.
You didn't start as Little Brim with Eden?
No, I got Sissy Longlegs.
I got
And
Sissy Longlegs.
Bag.
Yeah, Sissy Longlegs IV bag.
My starting item was Little Brim.
This is unfortunate.
Cobalt, Vac.
What the fudge?
So I'm in a weird position where my post-it notes are entirely filled out, but I still haven't gotten every single item. So now I actually have to... You know, I had that glitch when I like imported my saves where it just told me like half the stuff was done, but half the stuff wasn't. So I have to go back and I think individually beat everything on every character, except for the hard ones, because I already know I've done them. I gotta be like, okay, now we're gonna do boss rush as Isaac. Now we're gonna do boss rush as, you know, Judas. That's gonna be a good time.
Dude, crowdsource it. Get the Reddit together and have them figure out what things you didn't do through all your videos.
I don't trust the internet to do everything, but especially
The majority usually is right. Majority usually wins.
They'll be like, man, you haven't taken Isaac to Blue Baby yet. You gotta do that now.
Dude, I understand that comes with the best of intentions, but what you have done now is just doomed me to probably about 15,000 tweets that are all going to say different things. Now it's going to be like, you never did Isaac Boss Rush, and then someone will be like, you fucking idiot, you did it in episode 72, you dummy.
My channel always knows where to go in Curse of the Lost. I'm like, where am I, guys? And they're like, bottom left, Cobalt, God.
Wait, you don't have the items, though, right?
I have all the items unlocked except Mega. So I think maybe I'm looking at like, well, I don't know if I have all the items. Actually, now that I think about it, I know I haven't seen a pop-up for Mega, but how do I know what other stuff I haven't seen a pop-up for?
Okay, I thought it was just as simple as looking at your list and seeing what items you didn't have and then figuring it out backwards, but no, that's not it.
I found that on a Lost run yesterday on a Curse of the Blind Devil Deal, the Mega item.
There was a daily with it recently.
Oh, wow.
Which was pretty sweet, because it made Boss Rush, like, the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome. It's really good with the battery as well, where you can double charge it. You can clear like 6 to 8 rooms with it if you're quick enough and just stack it up.
Man, this Cobalt, I'm pretty jealous of your run right now, because this one's a garbage fire.
Yeah, I've got freaking stupid horse, and like, that's it.
I had a horse.
Demon baby, familiar.
I mean, the horse is pretty good.
Well, Sissy Long is not terrible either, so you should probably be a little bit happier.
But the base stats, if you don't have Little Brim, are real bad.
Did you guys hit your Did you guys hit your devil deal as well?
Yeah, but it just had a Krampus fight.
Yeah, I got the head from it. Raffner, thanks for the triple sub. 3 months in a row, baby. What a beast.
I stuck with the pony because the speed is really bad on this run right now.
Flying's pretty helpful for me.
Meh.
You gotta go faster 18 months in a row.
I like to kill fast rather than move fast.
I like both, preferably.
Yeah.
Look at your achievements to figure out what's missing. Okay. Boss Rush, like the post-it note spot for Boss Rush was not added in Afterbirth, so I don't think I need to do Boss Rush Lost. I don't know. What does Mega get unlocked for?
You definitely don't need to do Boss Rush Lost.
Mega's like everything, I think. Like all
so Mega is just...
It's
so
like the
I'm
meta.
Missing one stupid like Monstro's Tooth thing.
Yeah, you gotta find all the items.
Alright. I've never gotten Karma as a drop. Could that stop me from getting Mega?
No, it's a trinket. I don't think trinkets count.
Okay.
If I'm not, I might be mistaken, but I believe not.
Right. They don't have listings.
Yeah.
Mega is everybody killing Mega Satan. So I'm probably missing one character's Mega
I thought it was
Satan.
the final reward for doing everything in the
I thought
game.
it was too. I thought it was the meta achievement because I thought I had to go and find my last item before it unlocked. Maybe that maybe that was the 1001% actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I've confused the two.
Anything's possible. The info's out there somewhere. We can figure it out.
I've only unlocked everything one time, and I only did half of it because Richard did it. So.
All right, Ghost Baby. That's great.
Yeah. On the bright side, there is an attack fly a little later, Nick. So
All right, that's good.
there is some
forward to
DPS improvement that
Happy
comes.
days coming.
Oh, I'm so happy with my little brim right now.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you earned it.
I don't know about that.
You earned it accidentally weeks ago, but still, it counts.
Yeah. I'm using my first save file, which doesn't say 1001%, so I thought it'd be more accurate with y'all's since you know, you're not 1001% as well, but apparently it just mixed it up for us. So
Even
we got
Fickle Beast.
we got similar bosses and stuff. Just starting items were different.
Really excited to be like able to play as Eden again once I get this Mega unlock. Or Isaac, or Samson, or anybody who's not just the Lost or the Keeper.
It was Eden's blessing. That's what did it. I started with an extra item. Oh, I'm a hacker. Oh, I can stack my NLSS run every week. I just gotta go break the game on the first file.
Just make sure you get Diplopia Eden's blessing every time.
Yeah.
Freaking 3 Skull Monty showed me bombs that I needed 3 times in a row, and I missed it all 3 times. Give me the bombs! Okay, he gave me the bombs.
Back.
I just had to ask for them.
I don't know, it's getting a little better. If you don't really think about it too hard. It's still on pace for Boss Rush, which is pretty valuable, you know? Do something in there.
Oh no, I hate this version of the Mega Mall. Now! Quit squirting at me!
Floor you on, Cobalt? Catacombs 2?
Yes, sir.
Alright, he's making big waves early. Thanks to this Eden's blessing.
Yeah, it's a godsend because my tears suck. I know you know that I know that you know.
Well, I'm not super stoked to see what happens on the rest of this floor then, if they still suck for you now.
I got a Mr. Squeezy earlier.
Oh, that's acceptable. I can live with that.
I'm actually fine with that. I have enough familiars all shooting stuff. Yep, there's the tears up. And I assume this is the Krampus fight. Okay, there it is.
Krampus.
I will accept the lump of coal. I will not accept the head.
Well, I got bad news for you.
Oh,
Correct.
I can almost feel it, actually.
I like the head.
The head's fine, but I need the flying right now.
Yeah, with low damage, I prefer the pony, but I understand that a lot of the Isaac community is like, hey, flying shows up all the time, so I'll never like commit an active item slot for it. But
Yeah, that's why Conquest blows, because by the time you get to Conquest, you generally already have flying, and then you just get the Crack the Sky effect, which They have they have buffed is what I meant to say. So it's not the worst thing, but generally I have a spacebar item that's going to be more reliable for more room clears than just that.
Freaking 2 cursed rooms, both with demon beggars. Come on.
Yeah. You also probably are not going to love playing that demon beggar. If
I
you
didn't
like
play
getting,
it. I just left.
If you like getting things that are good, I think that demon beggar is going to disappoint you a little bit.
I don't trust myself with health that potentially is rather low.
We're going to Mega Stand, boys. Maybe. If
So,
Lady Luck is with us.
Anybody do today's daily?
Negative Ghost Rider. I only do the special ones. Like,
Today's was pretty special because it's the best I've ever ranked. Wow. It's special in my mind, at least.
You beat Mathis?
Yeah. He hasn't done it yet, but Mathis,
But
like,
yeah, I
only... he only does dailies that people tweet him and go like, oh, hey, it was a great daily today. Here's all the secrets to getting maximum points.
yeah.
And then you look, Mathis will put down like a top 50 daily or a top 100 daily, and then just won't touch it again for like another month and a half. Because then he's like, oh, someone could beat me if I do dailies now.
That's true. Yeah, the best move is not to play at all.
Hello?
We gotta shut this. She's sleeping.
Oh, sorry. Shh, very quiet.
That's no.
People sleeping in the other room.
It's freaking 4 p.m. Central, man.
I know. Don't get me started. Back.
Oh man, I thought my schedule was messed up.
We stay up till like 6 in the morning every day. So
I was staying
got-
up until like 2 in the afternoon and then sleeping until it's dark out. So I'm
Yeah.
finally back into like the real world again, which is a nice feeling. I woke up at 7 a.m. this morning.
I was brought Taco Bell. Hooray!
Oh, nice.
A quesadilla.
I've got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they
They ain't
leave
stopping.
until 6 in the morning.
I can't hear anyone getting it on.
So what you want to do?
I can
Shit,
simulate
I've got
if you
a
want.
pocket full of rubbers, and my homeboys do
Do too.
Dude, this guy knows what's up. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do Mega Satan.
All day.
I thought this was a bad run.
Oh, it's a bad run.
It gets a little better.
Freaking Isaac Superstars, you gotta calm down sometimes.
Dude, Isaac's just a fucking flowchart, man. Once you get the flowchart down, you got it.
I don't know it yet. Still like, yeah, don't get hit. That's the good strat.
I've been hit like 10 times this run. YOLO.
And now you gotta ask Nick about AVGN Adventures. Yeah, Nick,
Yeah,
you were talking to me last night. Well, you're talking to the whole crew about how you don't like AVGN Adventures very much at all.
I just wrote it was hot shit.
I don't even know what that is.
AVGN.
Oh, Angry Video Game Nerd, right?
Yeah, it's a NES style action platformer with
Yeah.
like AVGN references in it.
I have seen the game played on Nick's stream when it first came out, actually. I watched him beat it.
I'm gonna say my piece first because I only played it for like 2 hours or something, or an hour. But I was like, this is okay. Like it's certainly it's not as good as the
Helldivers?
source material, not AVGN,
Yeah.
but like Mega Man. But I thought it was sort of all right. What's your piece, Nick?
My gripe was that it didn't have any of the cleverness that I expected, from the Angry Video Game Nerd. Although he says a lot of vulgar things, at the core of it, he also has some pretty good critique. And that was all not really part of the whole thing. And it seemed like the joke of the whole game was, let's parody bad games by making a bad game. And I think that's easy and kind of lazy.
There's a level that's just like boobs. And
Yeah, and the whole humor was obviously crude because that's kind of what he does, but also that's really tired after a few minutes. Like, a major point of the whole thing is every time you die, you see this little procedurally generated blurb where he, like, says something's like diarrhea coming out of a something's ass. And it's random words put together like a Mad Lib. But you never want to see that screen because you have to watch it for like 5 seconds before they let you play again. You die constantly.
Dude,
The
we
final...
should do one
Just gets
NLSS
worn out.
where we start with AVGN Adventures, and then we play PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist, and then we
Is that a game?
insert.
Yeah, it's a
man.
game. It really
Apparently,
is.
it's not that bad. And then we surface, like, the alpha build of Yogg Ventures.
All right.
Knock
I'm willing
out,
to do this tour around the world of that.
and then the Tobuscus iOS point-and-click adventure game. I can't remember if that ever came out. But we
I don't
can
think I've even heard of that.
play all the YouTuber-based video games.
What about Hatfall?
What is
The
that?
Yahtzee game.
Oh, well, that's actually, like...
I heard it was terrible.
Oh, I heard it was terrible. All right. I know that those games, not specifically Hatfall, but, you know, like the 7 Days a Stranger or whatever it's called.
Yeah, those are decent.
Yeah, I heard that.
But this is like the easy to monetize kind of like collect hats game that doesn't really have a story.
What?
So,
How dare you hit me, Angel?
that would be great. Just do a tour of like terrible YouTuber games and things like that.
Hey, man, I don't know if they're terrible. I heard PewDiePie Legend of the Brofist wasn't that bad. And you know what? If you think it's gonna be bad just because it's based on PewDiePie, that makes you prejudiced, mister. How do you like wearing that hat?
Ape and Prejudice.
Gentle boss rush? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm getting tore up from the flow up.
I can dig that. I like that.
By the way, I did finish the game that I was just shitting on a second ago. I got all the way to the end of it. It did not get any better by the end. I was very frustrated. I just wanted it to be over so I could say I finished it and never have to play it again, and then I uninstalled it.
You know, as an adult, you can
Frosty.
just say that.
No, I know, but I actually did it because I had people watching me. They would know if I didn't.
Thank you for the 11 months in a row, Frosty. Coming up on that 1 year, baby. It's actually my 3-year sub anniversary. I got my sub button 3 years ago.
Nice.
So, it's pretty big milestone.
We're like 2.5, I think.
I looked at the calendar, and I thought today was June 1st.
Whoa!
Off.
It's January 6th. I was like, man, yeah, we're almost at 3 years, too. It's June 2016. Whoops.
I got Sackboy, so I basically won the run.
Yeah, I mean, Sackboy's pretty good. You take that at Mega Stage, you can get a heck of a haul.
If only you had the Krampus's head with that.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Come here, little haunty.
Oh, shit.
Alright. 36 years.
36. Oh, I see.
Yes. I don't even know where that originated from, but I like it. I'll use it.
Well, what's your take on the whole Oculus thing, though?
I was just about to ask.
Yeah,
you
there
this.
it is.
Oh, what, that is going out for sale or what?
The price, the
$350?
event of it today.
I will not be. I don't want to pick one up until I see some decent titles out for it that I want to play. I haven't really checked it out. Honestly, myself, my girlfriend wants one really bad. So maybe she'll get one and I can test it out. But I don't know. I don't feel like maybe I can make a YouTube video off of it, but I don't feel like for streaming it's that viable because you can't read chat. So.
Well, maybe there'll be a way to do that eventually. You just have a widget.
Yeah.
I mean, you have like infinite space within that visor to put stuff.
Thank you, Bar, for the 14 months of love.
I got up first thing in the morning. That's why I was up at 7 so I could pre-order my Oculus, and then I found out it was actually 7 PST, or sorry, 8 PST, which is 11 my time. So then I just dicked around for a few hours, and when the time came, of course the site immediately locked up. And then I spent 40 minutes trying to get it to process my payment, and then it lost my order. And in the end, I ended up getting one confirmed for May instead of 2 months ago.
I've got like one of the lead designer's business cards. I'll complain to him for you.
Nice. I'd appreciate that.
I met him at Prime. They were staying in the same hotel as I was. They were really nice. We were like, "What about the pink eye?" And he was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." No comment.
What about?
Like the con, there's like some kind of con pink eye outbreak or something like a while ago, or I don't know. So they have to like very carefully wipe the thing down before they let people use it.
That seems like good practice.
I agree.
There's probably like 3 people that got it, and of course that's like an outbreak or something to some people. They over exaggerate.
Well, 3 could have turned into 300.
True.
gotta be
That
careful.
guy's no joke, man.
Those Spartans, though.
I mean, except in like all those movies where it's treated as a joke. But
The 300 Spartans are actually a real thing, too. They're the elite warriors.
Now the Battle of Thermopylae, you know, it's highly editorialized because the sources that we have wanted to glorify the Spartans, you know. So it's just,
Oh, shit.
let's be careful stepping on anybody's toes here.
I've been watching too much Ancient Warriors on Netflix or whatever it's called.
Is that one of the ones where they make them fight each other in like fictional ways?
No, they just go over like the best warriors in the different cultures over the span of mankind and whatever. So
They pick a winner yet?
well, they just kind of like each episode kind of just focuses in on one group, and they just kind of give you information about it and whatnot. They don't really like compare them.
I guess.
It's not like Warriors versus Warriors or whatever, where they have that one show.
Yeah, Deadliest Catch.
It's Deadliest Catch, exactly.
You guys been watching Making a Murderer?
I finished it all. Yeah,
I have not watched any.
It's incredible.
I'm pissed. It makes me so mad. I signed a petition.
What?
Apparently, there is, like, without spoiling it, there's some unshown evidence that's not shown in the documentary that calls kind of the conceit of the documentary into question. But as a piece of entertainment, at the very least, it's riveting.
I just don't see why a man that just spent 18 years of his life in prison would commit any sort of crime. It doesn't make any sense to me. None of that made any sense to me. I don't know.
Chat is saying stop talking about it because of spoilers. So I will.
It's real life. It's not even.
I almost said the same thing, and then I thought of what Cobalt just said, and I went with that.
Yeah, it is indeed like it's a court case from like
Fuck.
30 and also 15 years ago, but still.
Spoilers.
So
it's a guy's life.
What's the elevator pitch? I mean, Lynn told me a little about it, but I don't know exactly.
So, this dude named Stephen Avery, and the film heavily implies that he had kind of the town had kind of a beef with him because he would get into like a little bit of trouble with the law, and also
He showed his penis to one of the sheriff's like wives or something. That was his like
one of those.
distant cousin or some shit.
The implication
When he was
is
really
that,
young.
There was a woman who had a sexual assault happen to her, and the police kind of inceptioned her to accuse him, and then he spent 18 years in jail until DNA evidence eventually exonerated him for that crime. But then later, there's a murder in the town for which he becomes the chief suspect, and then the series plays out, basically.
They don't even look for other suspects.
What does being inceptioned mean in this context?
Why would you leave a car in a salvage yard out when you have a car crusher? It makes no sense. Crush it.
To be inceptioned in this case was to, you know, give her the idea that he committed the crime.
Oh, put the idea in her mind. Okay.
Sort of, yes.
Gladius. For 18 sweet months.
You should have loopered her. That would have thrown her for a loop.
Travel back in time and killed her.
Put her on the carpet and take her gold bricks.
That would have been the stupidest thing for him to do is, like, I just don't. It makes me really livid. Maybe documentaries I'm just very susceptible to them or something. But,
Fine.
yeah, I don't know. It was a lot of information over. Usually documentaries are only like one freaking episode. Like one hit it, quit it. But this is like 10 freaking episodes of in-depth shit over the span of like 30 years, so it's got to have some kind of weight to it.
I found it very interesting that they would have this sort of a format as like a serialized television show that is like making waves amongst tons of people, and then it's a documentary. I never really would have expected that at all.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Serial, the NPR podcast from last year that I think just started season 2 as well. It's like it's a real-life events kind of covered in a serialized format.
That's neat. I just got a freaking angel deal for no reason. Why the hell did I get an angel deal?
Because you can't take devil deals. Because there was no precedent first.
Thank you, Official Aspie, for the
I get
resubscription. You guys are amazing.
And I got Immaculate Conception, which I don't remember what that does.
Immaculate Conception?
Yeah, it's if you take a bunch. Wait, oh no, that's the other one.
So a white little, like, faceless baby with a halo.
Yeah, it'll give you... It's basically the opposite of the other one that, well, if you take damage, gives you, like, a demon baby or a Lilith baby or whatever.
Oh, this
it's like
gives
the good
me, like,
version of
heaven
it.
items equivalently?
Yeah, like the Seraphim follower.
Right.
But I don't think it's from taking damage, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's some other prerequisite. It might be damage, I'm not sure.
Official Aspie, thank you for the subscription as well. And Whiskey Dick for the resub and all the other resubs that I've missed. Because I'm a bad dude.
What's the name of this movie? Darude Sandstorm.
Oh, I could have credit carded that. Whoops. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Well, there's obviously some facts out there. I actually went and did some research because I try not to take everything at face value, like from what I'm shown. And there was a lot of comments and whatnot on different websites. And the actual the prosecutor Kratz or whatever his name is, the lead prosecutor for the state, was commenting to the film people that not all the evidence was shown, and they said that obviously they couldn't show 6 weeks worth of evidence. They tried to pick the most relevant points, the strongest points and whatnot from that, and he was like basically pissed off that he said it was very biased, and they said they just told it from their point of view, and yada yada yada. I don't know. That Kratz guy.
Is he full of Krat?
I don't know. I also read a comment from somebody on there that said that Kratz was handling an abuse case for them before that case came up, and he told them that they should just like drop it or something, and like gave them really bad, like was really rude to them. I can't remember the exact verbatim quote, but that also as soon as the Stephen Avery case came up, he just dropped their case and never even went back to it or something like that. And that he was like really shitty with them about it.
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to watch this then.
It's definitely worth watching, yeah.
It's either that or more of that freaking food truck road trip show.
I would say that there's more value in making a murderer than food truck wars. I
Alright.
hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. If anybody here works in the production for Food Truck Wars, your cinematography is beautiful.
I think they can both be good shows. This doesn't have to be mutually exclusive.
The credit card will give you free devil deals or shop items when you use it. It just makes them free. So it's useless to me now.
Okay,
Food Truck Road Trip is amazing, dude. No hate. There you go, Nick. No hate.
No, I didn't think there was hate. I'm glad that we can come to an agreement with this whole thing.
Maybe that's what I'll watch next. I've been watching old seasons of Survivor. That's what I do. That's what I do.
No, it's fine. I've been there too, man. I understand.
I just like, I've never heard that before. It's not necessarily like a wrong thing to do. It just kind of came out of nowhere for me.
I study them.
I'm gonna watch Dan Giesling's Big Brother season.
Oh my god, there's two of them! There's two!
Yeah, there's two of them.
No, spoiler alerts, he wins one of them.
I know!
Yeah, I can't watch them because I already know how it ends. It comes in
it's worth it, dude. It's so worth it.
Gritty.
He handles business.
Yeah, Dan is he's a scary social engineer, man.
I
Yeah.
worry a little, though, once I know how he operates in that context, that I'll somehow let that become part of my world.
He's a
And then
charismatic
I'll, like,
beast.
find myself in Big Brother in reality, and that's
Dude,
scary.
that's bullshit. That's like holding what Katniss Everdeen did in the first Hunger Games against her. Yo,
You just
the
had to
government
survive.
put her in that position of duress.
I would lie and do all sorts of unethical things on Big Brother to win. For sure. I don't give a fuck about what America thinks. I'd be like,
Your Twitch viewers.
I'd be like, it's a game, motherfuckers. Deal with it. I'm a gamer. I play to win.
I think most people do actually get that, though.
Yeah.
I would lie on the Bible. Spoiler alerts, Dan's done that on the show.
Snap.
Wow, called out.
Just saying.
And wear a rosary as well, which is, that just makes it so much better. He went all out to win.
He did.
Did anybody kiss his pinky ring?
Twice. He gets a little salty with Ian one episode too. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
What are those?
He's real serious. What are those, Ian? Oh man, Dan's one of my top 3 favorite Big Brother players, and that's before I even met the man and became his friend. Sneaky, sneaky.
Dan is a straight up very big B with a very big P during Big Brother. He's a big bitch with a big penis.
He plays the lurking game, the waiting game. He bides his time and then he makes his move. He sits on the couch all season reading his Bible and just kind of observes everybody from the couch, like what they're doing and stuff. Very sneaky. Oh, did you see the Binding of Isaac update for the week?
Yeah, man.
They misspelled your name.
They did misspell my name.
I was like, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Probably.
My name right though, I'm pretty sure.
Tyrone keeps, subtweeting me, but refuses to follow me on Twitter.
He doesn't. He won't follow me on Twitter either, but he follows my girlfriend.
He follows like Jacksepticeye, Eye, and I'm like, dog. Where are your bros, man? Where are your boys in the trenches when people are like, fucking, they time-gated content? We're
fucking stopwatch, Jesus. God.
We're like, well, let's just give it some time. You know, it's still a really good game. And then this dude is following freaking Markiplier, trying to get Markiplier to play the game. Won't follow us. Think about my cloud score, Tyrone.
Oh, this is a rough chest.
A video at top of the morning, maybe that would do it. Yeah, he's thought about it.
Oh, Fire Mine was a bad call. Oh, God. Oh, woo, oof. 3.5 hearts, boys. We're good.
Well, NL, you don't follow Nick on Twitch, so you shouldn't talk. Look, you think I watch anybody on this stupid website?
I've never seen you in a channel, so that is true.
Here's what my life is like. I'm either recording YouTube videos or I'm buying groceries. This is like my...
So basically like Saitama in One Punch Man.
Exactly. You should see me buy groceries. I got fucking some great splits for groceries. Almost the only time I'm on Twitch is when I'm streaming myself. I love it as a platform.
That's so messed up. Saitama gets so excited about groceries. Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, you don't even want to know my grocery tales from yesterday. I went at like 9 p.m. and then this fucking lady in front of me had a $70 grocery bill, paid the whole thing in loonies and toonies.
I've seen people pull out their penny bag before.
That makes sense, right? Loonies and toonies?
It's various types of Canadian currency or cartoons, right?
Correct. A loonie is a $1 coin called a loonie because it has a loon on it.
Bargain day!
A toonie is a $2 coin, such called because it costs $2, and the $1 coin is called a loonie.
Oh, so it was just sort of like we're having a laugh now with our currency. I get it. It wasn't really a coincidence, but you kind of made it be one because it was silly.
Well, it's not a coincidence.
The two, like, you didn't have to say toonie.
Yeah, but the $1 coin's called a loonie.
You made it work. You're like Tim Gunn.
The loonies and the toonies.
Excuse me, do you accept $2 coins at this establishment? We say, hey, buddy, fuck off. That's what we say. Stay fart right off, you fucking hoser.
Fuck off,
Give me
mate.
a couple toonies.